You want me to go over this game of Rogue Mage? Is that something people would want to see, like some Rogue Mage? I bet, because a lot of people like struggle at living Rogue Mage openers, right? That's obviously a thing. Again, like, alright, so like let me talk about like PvP talents, right? Because I'll swap them here. Like, you don't need Sharpen Blade here either. There's nothing to Sharpen Blade. Like, there's no Temp Shield to sharpen anymore. Like, you would just be trying to sharpen Vials, right? Like, you don't need Sharpen at all. I'll pause it there for a second. Like, you don't need Sharpen whatsoever. You just need, like, it's the same talents you would run versus RMP. Just play, like, Warbender, Overwatch, Disarm, and you just try and, like, live their goes and shut their setups down. That's all that you do. Everything is based around just stopping their setups out of stuns. That's it. Everything goes through the Rogue. And that's why you train the Rogue, because like you make the Rogue like have to run from you because he's dying, not run for re-stealths. You know what I mean? It's like you hit the Mage because the Mage is the only person there. Like, and also like you'll see in this game, because I recall the game like pretty it's pretty like fresh in my mind. Like, I played it today. Like, the reason that the Rogue gets as many rees as he does and the game lasts as long as he does is because of like the fucking Night Phase slow is bugged. So Zaryu fucks up and just gives me his fucking invis for free. And even though I charge back here, like I avatared this, I should have just blade stormed it. But it's like whatever. So like I should have blade stormed this, it's whatever though. Like, it honestly doesn't matter. So the issue with living Rogue Mage openers is like whenever it's super clean and super crisp and nothing goes wrong for the Rogue Mage, it's like everything is instant and they cross for each other instantly, and then you have to use cooldowns, right? So although they got the cheap on me, let me just rewind it, right? So like this is the scenario I'm talking about, right? I would get really good value from a Blade Storm here, but I don't do it for some reason. I try to avatar it because I thought they wanted to go Aussie. So what I should do is Blade Storm that and save my avatar for the next root break or for when I want to do more damage. I should Blade Storm this because it's going to be their opener. The Rogue already blades, he cheaps me, then cheaps Aussie, then they're going to sheep Aussie, go me, right? But because it's a half kidney, I'm not that worried about it. I'm not going to trinket this. It's fine. It's half. So I'm spamming parry and ignore pain. So I parry, I ignore pain, and then I BM. I'm fine. I disarm Aussie. That's it. That's the end of the go. Right? I intervene Aussie. Not disarm Aussie. I intervene to Aussie. Right? I reflect anything from the Mage on him. He can't do anything. Rogue can't do anything out. They can polymorph from half. So I warbender this because I think like for some reason, like warbending this isn't bad, and I thought that they would actually blind him. So I like warbending and getting the half sheep isn't the worst thing, but I thought that they would actually blind him and try and like continue to go there. So like he duels Aussie, and I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna just go Zar. It's just like whatever, you know. Like I'm just like hitting there, just sitting there hitting this guy, like wasting their time, you know. Rogue gets a re, so I try to run up and get him back out. I reflect the sheep here because like I'm taking damage, and Aussie's trying to get like they're gonna blind Aussie or sap him because if he gets out of combat, right? So because I reflected that sheep, like in my mind I'm thinking, okay, like I'm off stun DR, I need to reflect this sheep on me because they're gonna sheep me and then set up, right? Like if I don't reflect this sheep on Zar and I just eat it and let it top me, they're gonna set up out of it, right? And I need to like make sure I have an ignore pain. I need to make sure like I'm out of line here, right? So I walk up, I know they blind Aussie, we're not worried. I know that I'm completely fine. Like I'm talking to him the whole time. I'm cheap shot. The Rogue's not gonna solo me. He's a Night Fae Rogue. I know that he's not gonna solo me. I'm still just holding on to my trinket. Even though they full sheep Aussie out, just the Rogue, I have a full ignore pain. All I gotta do is line the Mage. Just not letting the Mage do anything. I'm just letting them use their DRs. I'm just waiting. The second their DRs end, I'm going down. Stayed in combat, going down. Fine. Completely fine. You know? Anything that they do out, Aussie sacked, right? I don't know that he needed to sack. I think he was just worried about it, but, you know, he didn't have to do anything. So he jukes the CS, and I'm just like Blade Storming. You can see, like, the Night Phase low goes through Blade Storm. The Rogue ran for a re. You know, the Rogue comes back out. And then I go for the disarm here on the setup. He actually evasions my disarm, so it's a pretty good play from Naj. But, like, we still have everything, or I do anyway. So he hodges him. He gets his human. I spear him. He probably cloaks this. Should cloak it so that they can do their go. I get kidneyed. So on the kidney before... Or I get cheaped, excuse me, and they kidney Aussie. So before I'm their kill target, and I can save Aussie no matter what, every single go. They don't have combust yet. Even though it's a G-Pie on me, I'm completely fine here, right? So it's like, he bops me. First thing I need to do is like cancel this, right? So I didn't get the cancel in time. So they steal my bop. So now I can't kick Zar on the sheep. I have to either intervene back to Aussie, or I have to try and reflect it. So I use reflect. I got the sheep with my reflect. Because obviously I'm playing the Mishap and Mirror, and I got the sheep on Zar back. So like he blocks that sheep. He has a bop too. I really want to chase the rogue. As I press charge, I get DB'd really unlucky. So I'm like, okay, like I'll just leap up and chase him. But he gets out of line, so I'm like, okay, like fuck it, whatever, you know? Stormbolt travel time kind of cucks me. I'm trying to just stay on Zar now. Like the rogue got a re, he's already up there, it's fine. But Zar already blocked, right? It's like I can do a lot of damage to Zar too. I'm on stun DR, so I can like go battle, I can do damage. Like they Aussie freedoms me. You can see that he's trying to spell steal it, but he can't. Because I canceled it instantly. And now now's whenever I can do like damage, you know? I get cheap shot and then it's bomb. So like that's the best time to trinket. I just trinket, like even though it's like a shit go from them, like I know that he could have combust up from resetting it with fireballs. So it's a trinket, it's like it's a cheap bomb, and then I just trinket this in fear. There's no reason for me to sit in there. I just turn, I want to keep Mage in combat, I don't want him to get a re because then he gets to use his legendary. And I'm just like running at his mage. He has alter, obviously a little unfortunate, you know, but like whatever. And like they don't have like, yeah. So now it's just like, it's their go again because we're off stun DRs and shit. So it's like, okay, like here, as he leaps me, I think he's on global. So he doesn't get the stun on me yet. I stay in battle for like 1 millisecond, and I charge, or I intervene over to Aussie to reflect the sheep. As I like get closer back to the rogue, I'm still in battle. I haven't ignored pain. I just disarm the rogue. I can still stay battle, keep doing damage because I'm in battle. I don't have to worry about stuns yet because disarmed rogue. The second like this is over, I need to like be careful. They're getting a G-Pie. The rogue's trying to run. He maybe could have like stunned me up, but like instead he just decides to run, so I just go back D, keep up a fresh ignore pain. Aussie's trying to like stop the re. You know, he's like relatively safe. He still has bubble. We still have all of our buttons. They're kidding me here. He blinds Zar on their go. So like this kidney is super fucking bad. This kidney is super fucking bad. Not because Naj did a bad kidney, but because Aussie outplayed the kidney. Right? Like I get kidney, the rogue won't soul me in the kidney, it's the combust we have to worry about. So he like Naj has to do the go by himself completely. Like he blinds Aussie and has to do this go completely by himself. So like I get combusted later on, but I'm completely fine. Like although I get low here, I just press ignore pain, I press parry, and I rally. I'm fine. I'm completely fine. The combust damage is like over, he's already used all of his stacks. They get more saps on Aussie. I'm still in the rally, I'm still fine, right? So I try to spear, he duels me on the spear. I think the spear actually hit Zar because Aussie said like he's still hitting him. And then like the rogue can't 1v1 me in this duel, he's gonna lose. Then Aussie just like kills Zar. Because like obviously like going into it, like you can see I speared him, he's at 44%. I think Aussie said that the spear actually hit him, so my spear is doing damage to him. He has no barrier, he has no buttons left whatsoever. And Aussie like has wings up and he's like Kyrian. And then like with like the divine toll holy shocks, he just kills him himself. As I'm killing Naj, so it's like whatever. And like yeah, game's over. I just like walk over and blitz from them both. Look up in the sky. But it's like you need to like whenever you fight rogue mage, you need to be super fucking calm. You have to be calm. You don't, if you overuse, you'll lose. That's a good saying, but that should be my slogan. Overuse, you lose.